Well, how healthy is your food? Well, amid concerns that dangerous chemicals used to spray crops are ending up at the dinner table, Uasin Gishu Woman Representative Gladys Shollei is petitioning Parliament to control the importation and use of such chemicals. We have more details from John Wanyama, who is live in Eldoret. Good morning, Wanyama. What can you tell us in as far as this petition by the Uasin Gishu Woman Representative Gladys Shollei is concerned?
Good morning, Sam. And according to the petition she presented in the Parliament, she's saying that Kenya is really trying to try to come up with how to fight food insecurity in this particular country. And most Kenyans are planting crops, especially organic ones, to export. And yet they are planting food using other chemicals. They don't care about whatever they are consuming, but they care a lot on what they are going to export outside this country. So the petition is about just to ensure that the government is going to remove these particular harmful chemicals from the shelves, so that farmers can be given other option of use, or other maybe pesticides to be used, especially while they are planting their crops. She's here herself. Let's hear from her. Yes. Thank you, Madam Shollei, and welcome to Daybreak. Why did you come up with this particular proposal?
Yeah, first I want to say thank you to Citizen for being interested in this, because most people are interested in politics, not human interest stories. So thank you for this. The reason I brought about this petition is, having been a farmer and having been reading a lot and working with other organizations, some of the organizations who are the actual petitioners, we realized that there are certain pesticides that have been withdrawn from the market in the United States, in the UK, and most of Europe. Yet they are manufactured there, but are still finding their way to our markets here in Kenya. If they are not good enough for Europe, why are they good enough for our country? Also, what happens is, even when we plant vegetables for export, they are tested. And if they are found to have any of those harmful pesticides residue in them, they are not allowed to go to Europe. They are sent back. And when they are sent back again, instead of us destroying them, as would happen in any other country, they find their way to the local market. So it seems that we grow safe vegetables and fruits for export, but yet we don't care about our own people. And what I'm asking here is that I'm not saying that we undertake research. And please, the Ministry of Agriculture, do not attempt to say you want to set up a task force. You do not need a task force. I know this country loves task forces. All you need to do is just look at the products that have been withdrawn from the market in Europe, and let's get rid of those ones first. And I've listed them out. So all they need to do is, as the first step, remove those ones, even as we continue to study to find out what other harmful products are on our market. Yes. Maybe
these drugs we saw in our proposal also saying maybe farmers they are not educated on how to use gears, protective gears. Maybe is this also part of the research you did?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the what we call the Pesticides Control Products Board. The argument they gave is that all these products, they are only harmful if you don't wear protective gear, or they are only harmful if you don't harvest within 7 days of spraying. But that is ridiculous. It is incapable of implementation. Most of our farmers are so desperate that the moment they spray the crop, and they are ready to take it to the market, because they're desperate to pay school fees, hospital bills, and things like that. Protective gear. Just look at any ordinary farmer, and I think, Wanyama, I want you to walk around our farms and look if there is any farmer who's wearing protective clothing when they are spraying their vegetables. If there is one, I will pay you. So it's impossible to implement. If it's impossible to implement, get it off the market. And the thing is, you're not only harming the person who's spraying, you're also harming the people who are going to eat that particular crop. And apart from that, you're also harming everybody else around you. Because remember, these chemicals remain in the soil and they run off into the rivers, and everybody downstream gets affected.
Maybe what are the reactions from the companies that are making these pesticides? Yes,
I did get a few phone calls telling me that I will be sued and that I should stop this fight against some of the pesticides. But this won't stop me. I mean, I don't believe anyone can decide when I die or when what happens to me. But The thing is, I know that I can take this war to the people. If Kenyans can take this, this can become their war. Because it is only them who can refuse to buy those products. It is only them who can begin to, we want to educate them enough to identify those products. But also those companies who thought that they can sue me. I'm a lawyer. It's impossible to sue me. Why? I know what I'm doing. I have not mentioned the market name or the products on the shelves. I have only named the ingredients that are found. So if that ingredient, I've listed them, and I think I've given you a copy of it. If you look at the list of the ingredients, so all you have to do is pick a product from the agrovet, look at it. If it has those products, the ingredients that I've listed, then don't buy it. Okay. So we are going to go on a campaign and tell farmers, don't buy it. Because even if we legislate, as long as farmers don't know, they'll continue to buy it. The Pesticide Control Board has failed us in this country because they are the ones who should have ensured that they should not have licensed those products in the country in the first place.
Okay. Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Thank you, Sam. As you have heard from Mheshimiwa here, Boss Shollei, she's saying that this country needs to be safe, and most of this, maybe the ingredients she has listed on her proposal are almost 32 of them that she has listed, and she's feeling like this government should ensure they protect Kenyans fully, because this country has really witnessed a high number for those people who are suffering from cancer. And according to the proposal she's putting across, is that some of these ingredients found in those pesticides are the ones maybe that are causing this particular cancer to Kenyans. We are still following up on this issue, Sam. We'll be also crossing to farmers to see what kind of pesticide they are using and if they contain these particular harmful ingredients, and we'll come back to you to inform you with our viewers wherever you are. Back to you, Sam.